everybody, welcome to the channel. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for being here again. My name is Robert. This is my channel, Destination X. Here I do a little bit of off-roading, camping, adventuring, as well as some videos on work on this, my Nissan Xterra, 2006 Nissan Xterra. And today I'm going to be trying to do a little install review video of these Pro Clip USA phone mounts that I just recently purchased. My buddy has one of these in his Toyota Tacoma. I checked it out and it looked pretty legit, so I wanted to get one for my Xterra. And it is fairly rare to find aftermarket parts or brands that do Xterra-specific products. So I figured I'd bite the bullet and spend the money on this. I've been using this little cheap little Walmart phone holder, phone mount for probably close to 5 years that I've owned different Nissan Xterras. And it's run its course. It also has to go in one of the vents, so it blocks the vent if you have a passenger. If I put it on this one, I have no AC or heat hitting me. So it's time to get rid of this cheap little thing, and yeah, I figured I'd try this Pro Clip USA, check it out, and it mounts exactly where I want to have a phone mount too, so figured I'd go with it. It is the middle of summer here on Vancouver Island, and it is 7 p.m. at night, yet it is extremely cloudy and dark, so apologies for the lighting. But first of all, to start, just a little quick unpackaging here. This here is the mount that goes directly to the dash. And then in the other bag, we have the actual phone mount itself. This slides on, or screws on to the front of the mount. And I have an iPhone 13 Pro, and this phone case says that it's for like the iPhone 11 to 15 or something it fits. So just having that option of multi-use case like this is honestly just a bonus to me. So it's pretty simple setup. This is gonna go attach in there and then pull, and it kind of hooks perfectly underneath the vents here. And the phone case itself, depending on which one I want, there's different heights I can do. Either have it up there, or I can drop it down a bit. Probably do the upper one. And they're just 4 simple bolts, 4 simple screws, just go right through there. And you got your phone mount. Easy peasy. Let's get it done. One tool I forgot to mention is this little gap opener. First things first, just gotta wedge this down here, opens up the gap. Take your mounting plate, they have double-sided tape on each edge. Undo that. Hook it perfectly in there. Before I forget, do the other side as well. There you go. Hook it in there. Use your gap opener and simply push it. And that hooks in very snug, just like that. So simple. Very snug. I did not film it, but I just loosened these 2 bolts up top and down below, and that widens the phone mount, and then you line it up perfectly to get to the right size and shape of your phone. Next, I'm going to mount the actual phone mount itself onto the other piece that's already attached to the dash. So to do that, simply just unscrew this center screw that attaches to this piece at the back. once we got that off, now take the little baby screws here, and we're going to mount this piece onto the mount itself. Everything I read online and other YouTube video reviews I watched of installs of this say that these screws are kind of cheap and easily strip, so I'm gonna have to be careful with that and to make sure I don't wreck the plastic too much that they're going into. Very tiny Phillips driver here. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. So that's where we sit right now. Now just to reinstall the actual phone mount. Same with this, don't want to strip this one because there's also a little ball joint that it's on, swivel point, so I don't want to screw up the screw in there, because it's got to be able to move around and maneuver like that. So let's test it. Nice firm fit. Beautiful. The initial test, had to turn the GoPro light on because the lighting outside is so terrible right now. Here we have it. Pretty sturdy for off-road use. The phone itself in here is definitely very sturdy. That's not gonna shoot out or anything driving on bumpy roads. This I'm sure could be a bit better, but it's really not gonna matter to me in the slightest. So quick review on the Pro Clip USA phone mount. I'm pretty happy with it. So what I like about the Xterra option too is that it's like it can be used on either side of this. The way it's been designed just clips into the back here and then into one of your AC or heat vents here. But because this is symmetrical, I could have it over here, which is where I had my old phone mount, so I might even end up switching that eventually. But so far I do like it here because that's easier to tap. If I happen to get a call or sign while I'm driving, I can just quickly hit it on the speakerphone, of course. And like I was saying, with the multi-dimensional part of that, of being able to come over here, I like that because I just happened to look through some other vehicle options that ProClip has on their website. And they have some that like clip up here or like close to the steering wheel, and it's like only one single place that the clip can actually go, where this one you have a bit of an option, and I honestly really like that. Pretty sure there is also an option to have one like lower on the Xterra as well. Like it might have been like down here or like right there or something like that. I don't know, maybe I'm making that up, but for some reason I feel like that was an option online. But yes, very sturdy. It's simple, it's plastic, it's whatever, but it's one of those things that you use every day. You know, our phones are attached to us 24/7, play music, answering calls, whatever. But you always gotta have some type of phone mount, and I've used this wherever I put it. That Walmart one I had was literally, so this Walmart one I've had for 5 years or whatever. Sounds like garbage. It's missing one of the pads. It's falling apart at the end. Like, it's totally garbage, and I literally spent $10 on it, I think, originally. Which, for 10 bucks, it's been amazing. But I feel like it was time I got something more official. And also with the height here, I might be able to even use this for, oh, maybe not. For like, I was thinking, oh, with 0.5 I possibly could. Like even kind of filming videos of like friends driving ahead of me or something when we're going through a trail. But we'll see if that works. My only issue with it is probably the price. So this was $70, around $70 American, which turns out to be close to $100 Canadian, plus shipping and everything. So this is pretty pricey for just being like, you know, a plastic phone mount. But like I said, it's one of those things that everyone uses, and it's kind of worth spending the money on to get a quality one of these. A lot of guys get their RAM mounts, and I'd consider that for the longest time. I've seen other Xterra or Nissan Frontier guys get like the RAM mount strip or bar, whatever it is, that goes along here, and then you have multiple things coming out here. For the longest time, I considered getting like an actual iPad set up, and then I'd have my phone and I don't know, maybe a GoPro up there or something. So I was going to do that RAM mount system so you can have multiple things at once, but I really don't need a massive iPad here because then I just feel like a Tesla, and really just need my phone for my map system, plays my music. I don't need tons of stuff up here because I'm not a total Broverlander. So anyways, that is the Pro Clip USA phone mount for a 2nd generation Nissan Xterra. If you like this video, maybe consider watching a couple others on my channel, or even saucing that subscribe button. Awesome. Thanks, guys.